Alright, so I'm just going to do 8 walkthrough souls on FTO. I'm colour neutral with 8 colours, so basically we'll just see how I pick the colours and stuff, and then I'll just go through the full solve, where I guess I can, for people, if they're willing, they can perhaps give me some constructive criticism on how I can improve my souls, since I don't think I'm the most efficient. But I think this video could be interesting to those of you wanting to know how I choose a colour. The first thing that immediately pops out to me about this scramble are these traps on yellow. Now yellow is correct, and yellow also has a solve triple, so I think yellow is definitely the best here. But then you can also create an arrow block, because these are nice too. So this looks like yellow is actually really, really good. So I'm not entirely sure how to deal with this. These are correct, so in 2 moves I can have a first block, a pseudo first block, but we're missing the center. So I think I just do that, and then you know, because that's obviously how you get the arrow block. Oh, hang on, that didn't work. Did it? Hopefully I backtracked into 2 moves. Yeah, but we need a red center here. So I guess should get that, and then pairs that in, and then we can just go to solve it, since it was already solved and it's pretty obvious. So purple immediately stands out. It's misoriented because this should be orange relative to white. So yeah. And the way I do that would be to misorient it and then just go, you know, just bring that up so I can place this center like so to create this trap. And then just orient it so it's down there, move this so that when I pair this up with this, it's fairly 2G to get in. So again, just reorient to get that down here so I can pair this up and then just insert it like so. Pretty simple. White is opposite yellow. And now I know blue goes here. Now white's there and grey's there, so it's orange that can get placed there. So I do this turn, because the other way would place grey there, and now we have a small trap. I turned it that way so you can have it solved down here. And now I will do a U prime to pair up like so. So, you know, just do a U prime, do a 3 mover to set up this. This is really inefficient. And now I do another U, and then I'm going to do the same similar 3 mover to set up to this case, which now I tuck this over here so I can move this triangle down here and not affect this one, and then I can easily just pair up like so. I noticed this is one, yep. Oh, wait. Unfortunately, that placed that down there. In a solve, I wouldn't pay attention to where that was. I probably should. So I just took it out using the standard insert alg. There's orange there, so I think I'll just immediately pair it like that, and then insert. There you go. Orient the last layer. So I see red there, orange there, so I guess I turn it to have orange there. I spot the grey here and the grey here, so I do the sledge to pair it up. Rotate, and then red's pretty obvious too, and then I've got a 2 flip. So that was quite an easy first 3 triples, last 3 triples I mean. Okay, on this solve, this red immediately stands out to me, but green is not supposed to go there. That needs, wait no, sorry, green is supposed to go there on red. So with this pair, I think, yeah, immediately go for red. And I did notice this, but typically in a solve, I'd just probably do it like this. So I'd orient it like this to place this triangle here. Move that out of the way so I can just move that one triangle, and then probably be like, move it here on the face that doesn't include it. Rotate it so it pairs up. Form a large trap, insert it. See, this is already marked with purple. So green, so I probably immediately just do that, and then that can be paired up like so, and then insert it. This immediately popped in front of me, and then there's purple there. It's facing up, so that's how I'd insert it. Grey is the first thing that pops out, yellow is here, and that is the correct way to place them, because when I place yellow to the left, the right, sorry, it will be on the bottom. So I've formed that trap. This just appeared in front of me again, so that's nice and convenient. So have a little check what's back here, because that's where the thing has to be. Do the 3 move, insert to place it so it's here, so I can just move it in one turn, turn it down. Centre's already oriented, which is nice, and now grey. So I know that orange doesn't go here, but white does. Because for those using a land colour scheme, you would know that if you just solved your grey centre, orange would go here. So blue is there and green is here. So what I'd do is I'd turn this down here, so that bring the center up, bring this edge down, turn it around so that, then we get that. Then we get this case. So my inclination is to place the piece in like that, but I think that's what I tend to do in solves, but I also recognise that it actually needs to go in like that. So yeah, so you kick this out of the way, those stay paired up, insert, and then it just sets up to the 3 mover. Again, I got lucky and had this one automatically oriented, so all I need to do is do a U. You see the red here? I see yellow there, green there, so I think rotate, sledge, rotate, sledge, paired up. Bring that layer down so I can insert it, and down again. Now for these triples, I see the purple's here, and that's the only one down there since these two are up here, so I'd do U prime. I mean, I think that actually, does that set up at OPF? No, not quite. Actually, I think this is an OPF. So we'll just go for OPF. I wouldn't ordinarily do OPF, but it's a 2 flip. But since I accidentally spotted it, yeah, and then it's just a standard CPL, we'll go for it. I definitely feel like I need to learn OPF, but I don't know TCP, so I'm going to wait until I know even and odd TCP. Immediate things that stand out to me is this small trap. These on orange, yellow and green, but the purple is the biggest thing. So I'd probably tend to look at the other pieces. But yeah, and actually it is worth doing purple. Because I can, in one move, I see I can pair this up, like so, rotate it to form that, and then just slide that in like that. So purple is definitely the best to do there. I spot the purple wedge up here. I don't see any orange or, oh yeah, there's the red. So I just do a U prime, so that it gets kicked over there, and then I can, easily bring it out, push it over here. So, spotted the orange down there, rotated in a bad way, and inserted it. So yeah, the insert was kind of inefficient, but anyway. Alright, there's a purple, so I'll rotate because I saw the orange there. Get it out of the way so that when I do a U prime, it's in this M slice, down, U prime, just so I happen to spot that there and there. So I think it's better to do R prime to get this in this specific spot like so, and then to insert. So I immediately see the yellow there, and I think yellow is good because I know orange goes here. So yeah, that just so happened to be orange. So I basically reoriented it so that this piece could just be, brought up like so. And then, yeah, since I see no yellow up here and I knew the yellow's here, what I do is move it just so you know the edge thing can pair up like that. Do another turn so it's still not getting that broken apart by that layer. And I saw grey was there, and grey is opposite purple. So, yeah, now what I know is that green-blue. So green here, blue here. Because if you have a look on the land colour scheme, so say you've solved white, orange, grey, yeah, see those are your colours. Orange, red, grey. Those are the order you solve your E centres. Now if you flip it and look at yellow, now you see that your edge placement for your first centre is what the E-centre placement is for the opposite colour. So now you have green, blue and purple. And the first thing I remember learning with the white colour scheme is that goes purple, blue, green. So when I see these two colours, the way I remember the colour scheme is I'd think of it as blue then green, but that's on white, so it's green, blue. So yeah. So green, I see this trap, so I see red here and grey here. And, well, I think, yeah, I see what the colour is, reorient it, though I wouldn't do that last turn because you can cancel to get this small, large trap, and there we go. Oh, and we set up into a nice 3-mover, and then we just orient the centres. There's the purple edge. I'd rotate. We see white was back here, easy pair up. Red's here, red, 4-mover. Oh. Matches up over here. Move this up so I can insert it. Solve it so that these are matching. And hang on, what have I done wrong here? Okay. I've got the edge centre placement wrong. Now, I mustn't have been paying full attention on yellow. Because if we look, it's red, orange, and that's wrong. So I just do this. Help to fix it. It's a pain. It really sucks, but yeah. Going slowly, I shouldn't mess up the colour scheme, but sometimes you just fade. So yeah, just did a 4-mover again to pair this up again, reinsert it, match up the layer, and now we've got what looks like a okay case. So I see that this is paired up, and it's an easy 4-mover like that, and then you've got odd TCP, but I don't know that. So what I'd do instead is pair up, get orange out, which actually paired up great. No, it didn't pair up anything. Get orange out, move it above this white so that we can break apart the red and pair it with white. There's the red there, there's the red there. Again, do another sledge, and now we just have a sledge again. So that was a fairly easy last 3 triples. Ish, I don't know, it wasn't too bad. Obviously it's one sledge into TCP, but if you don't know it, still turned out okay. For this scramble, I see quite a bit on grey and yellow again. Purple's got something. So I think with yellow, you kind of have a look at where the other pieces are, and it's kind of like, well, they are solved correctly roughly, but it's just kind of messy. Because I see in 2 moves I could do that, but then you sort of have to figure out how to pair up the last one, and it's kind of awkward. Purple sort of stands out. Orange is an option off that. Grey. I don't know, I could do grey, where I just, yeah. But then, I mean, maybe I would go for grey in this. But then I'm still not super satisfied, so purple could be one. Yeah, this isn't a nice scramble for giving you an obvious colour. There's quite a few options, but then none of them are that nice. I don't know, yellow probably I might go for. Yeah, because in 2 moves I can get everything but one piece on there, and then I can... Yeah, I'll go for yellow, because in 2 moves I can just do that to pair it up, and then I think I'd rotate to get this last triangle in. I don't know if I do the solve exactly like that, but yeah, and let's just double check. Yep, we got yellow. So I turned like that, and immediately we see these 2 pieces, so I guess you could do that, though I don't tend to do those as a method in there, and that's paired up. I'd immediately want to turn it to get it out of the way. I spotted red there, so I guess... Oh, let's just insert that, because we got a free one. Might as well do that, especially... I might not notice that in a solve, but I don't know, I probably would definitely try and do that if I did notice it. But sometimes you're not going fast enough. So yeah, now I can just insert that, and I saw this already. This is incorrect for green. Yeah, so I'd want to turn it this way so I can break it apart and then place the other edge here. So there's the other edge. Yeah, so I turn it, get it out of the way, move that piece out of the way because I know that. Yeah, spot that one, and then I can see it's like 3 moves away, because in one move you pair up those two, and then, you can kind of see what's going on. Yeah, and then insert that, reorient. So now that's purple here. And since this is yellow, for those of you using a Land colour scheme, just follow this. It's the same as, so yeah, you've got your green edge here, so you put your blue edge here kind of thing for that. So blue goes here, I see orange here, and I see grey here, so both the edges I need are on the same face. Well, I don't need them, but the edge that belongs here is on this face. So I move that up, rotate it, pair up the thing like so, and then do a U prime to get this out of the way, and then insert, and that sets up to 3 mover. So white goes here, we already had one oriented, that immediately showed us this. There's grey there, but there's also grey back here, so it's best to do the U prime, and that also sets up that piece nicely. And also, it's already set up like so, and yeah. But hang on, what have I done wrong? How did I do the centers wrong? Oh, I did the centers wrong. I think I'm over explaining it a bit, but yeah, it's purple, blue, green. So I got them wrong. So oh well, it's important to show what I do when I get them wrong, I guess. So I place one of those like that, because that's what matches. Sets up to this 3 mover. Like so. Luckily I didn't get both oranges there. Oh, I'm going out of frame a bit. Red's not paired up. What is this? Now they're both down here. Okay. Yeah, this solve has gone really badly, but I think that tends to happen. Paired up like so, and now we still... Oh, I didn't orient the centers. Okay, forget about that. That's a clear example of when I have a few things start going wrong, it all goes wrong. Like, I don't know what I did wrong on that colour scheme, but yeah. I don't know, I guess I mixed it up somehow. Anyway, so I see this is paired, this can go here. So I sledge, and then that goes there again. And that sets up into this case. So it's non-matching on this side, and it's lefty. But I don't know the TCP, I just know how to recognise them AUF-less. Immediately I sort of spot that with white, but then there's this with orange, with this small trap, but it's incorrect. We need to have blue there, which is actually 1 move away, so I would probably go for orange here, because both these pieces are here, meaning that in 1 move I can make a small trap, these 2 pieces appear here, and then I can rotate it so that by an F prime, and then do another R prime, and then I'll have so to pair them up, F prime to get them out of the way, R prime to pair that up and place this here, U prime to get this so that I can move it such that this is preserved, orient it so I can pair it up and insert, and that was easy enough to see in inspection. So I see this immediately, so I'll rotate, I see that, so now I know that's my first triple, gets inserted like so, spot that, it's paired up, purple here, but this is the purple I first spotted, so, you know, again, move it up so that I can place it here such I don't break up the triple. And first block, that wasn't too bad. Immediately I'd probably go for grey here, I know that this has to be green, that's yellow there, that's green, so I can just turn it like so, do an R prime so I can get it out of the way and pair up the small trap. Those 2 are there, there's that, so I'd obviously rotate like this, and then I'd do R prime, and then I know that pairs that up, and then I do a U because that piece goes there, rotate, large trap, pair it up, bring it back down again, so I can put green to the side, and there it goes up. Now I know this is red. I definitely do use the corners as reference when it pairs up nicely. Because sometimes I make mistakes. Like I do know the memory, but it's hard to remember. So since I saw the red there, I just know it's red and I don't think much more. Because sometimes I overthink it. So my immediate reaction is to do that. And then I know I need to find purple and place purple there. There is purple. So I'd go like so. Pairs up to make this. Get it down like so. And now we have this case. So immediately, as I always do, is I put the piece that has 2 out of the way. So I can insert that there. There. Green there. Green there. Orange is what I'm looking for. So this is a nice last bottom triple. Pair it up like so. Bring this up so I can insert it. And also notice how that already solves the layer. Okay, for the last bottom triples, I already spot this, so I know purple's probably there, I think. Oh, it's actually there. But I immediately spotted this and that, so I move that like so. And that solves that, and then I immediately see blues there, and it was green there, so I knew pretty quickly it was over here. Does another sledge, and then it's a 2 flip. So looking around, immediately spot this, and it is correct. So green is immediately the one I want to do. I see this on red, it's incorrect, so I might have a little look at that. But thing is, I'd probably just see this and just immediately go for green. And I see quite easily how I can make it, though, oh, I spotted this. This is something I do want to start doing. So I might even go for the, oh, and there's, wait, green. Yeah, so I think a good idea would be to look at green, but yeah, so now I'll find a red triangle, perhaps. Oh, there's one. Yeah, so this is going to be a bit different from what I perhaps ordinarily would do, but we'll do this move, which makes this triple. Insert it to make an arrow block. Rotate like so, and then just solve the center. And then place it with a rotation like that, and then I immediately spot that one. So I look for grey, see grey there, see white, look for white, white's there, and then in this case I got quite lucky, and I can insert it, knock that one out, and insert it like so. Sometimes you'll just have to do it at the end. So immediately I spot this. Unfortunately it's wrong, but this is already conveniently in the spot, and that is too, so that I can create that like so. True, this places these both in here, which isn't the nicest case, but just do those 2 moves to pair one up, place that there, do that move so I can place this center here and move everything else out. And yeah, then we got yellow. Center's already done. Now we got purple and blue. Now to make sure I get this correct this time, blue goes in the front, red goes up, purple goes up here. So I see this immediately. And I know grey needs to go there. Grey happens to be there, so I guess this has to be white. So I'd move it down like this, but I need to do these 3 moves. Except that last move's not needed. To pair up this. Now I've got this small trap. And now I have this case. So my first inclination is to place this edge over here such that that pairs it up. And then that places that one down there, ready for that 3 move insert. So I've been getting quite good on the last 2 centers. Place the orange like so, look for green, see that it's already paired up for half of the last bottom triple, pair it up on red, move this up so I can insert it, and it also pairs it up so I don't need to adjust it later. So, white and grey's here, so grey I can immediately just solve like so, rotate, I don't even need to rotate because white has the pieces there. I had a feeling it might set up to this case, so I do a U prime, do that, and that sets the 1 flip up to that. And then I get 2 flip again. Oh, I haven't paused. Right, on this scramble I see is like white there. So white sort of stands out. So does yellow because we've got a small trap there. So I'll have a look at white and yellow. Yellow's kind of awkward with the pieces placed here because I can do a U prime R to pair it up like that, but then the piece is down there, so it's kind of I see in one move I can do that, but then that's incorrect. So yeah, I think white perhaps is the best. Yeah, because I can do it. Yeah, white's probably the best because I can pair up in one move, but I'll need to move this out of the way, and then I should have all of the white centers on these three faces. So we'll do an F prime, R prime to pair up like so, and then U prime rotate to insert like so. That pairs up on purple, so that's nice and easy setup for blue. I see blue here, but I'll turn it over there, do an RUR prime to pair it up, and I can insert it. I immediately see the grey here, so I think I'll go for grey. Blue, yellow, green is wrong, it needs to be blue, so I've placed that over there, insert, and now the pieces are there, so either I can do U prime R, but I think I was thinking more of U prime R prime U. And then I guess I tend to do something like that. I do an M, rotate wide again, wide R prime, U prime, M, U, M, yeah, and then put yellow of course. So orange goes here. Yeah, immediately I was thinking of just doing that, but then because I'm going slowly, I did spot the yellow, so insert like that, so it's wrong, and then go, which I think, yeah, just actually solved it, and I got a 3 last bottom triple. Do a U prime to pair up green, get this kind of case where they're both flipped. So I just preserve green, and then I'll do a U prime and solve blue, which then sets up purple. And then we get this. Last one. So I immediately spot this yellow, and it is correct, small trap. So I typically would just go for that. I might have a little look around, I see a bit of blue. So we'll stick with yellow. I see this triple, so yeah, we can actually do a trap here. So actually it's just 2 moves to pair up the triple, and then an easy third move to pair up like that. And then I rotate and see these, and I move it, do that to make the small trap, insert. I spotted that yellow. Can just do one move like so. See a red over here and here, but this one's the one that's better. It's because we can move it so that this is like so. Up, move that here, there. 3 move insert. Yeah, I immediately spot green, and I immediately see in one move I can pair up this. I want to put that in the back because I know that the 2 other things were there. Again, 3 moves insert type thing to set up that. So this is purple. I see that there, so I know orange goes here. So I'd like to do 3 move insert to place this piece down here, allowing me to move the purple edge over here, like so, to pair it up. And then that leaves me with 3 move insert and just a nice 1 move thing, which does place this over here, but that's fine. It's not paired up to anything. So I place it like so. I noticed this was grey, but I'll just have to use that because these 2 are paired up and that'll be orange. I mean, I could have split it up, but it doesn't really matter. Like so, move this up, insert, move that down so it's aligned. See orange is paired up, rotate, red is here, do a sledge to pair it up, set up into an odd case, so do a U prime for 1 flip, to set up into this case again, sledge, this, and then that there. So this is why I need to learn certain cases, I guess. And then I get that TCP, I don't know where it's all paired up there. And then like so. And that concludes these walkthrough solves.